Hi, welcome back to We Hit the Road 2024 edition. This year, James and I are heading west currently. We're just west of Quilpie. We left Brisbane yesterday afternoon, so 26 hours ago. We've got to about 10 minutes west of Quilpie on our way to Birdsville. We've made some alterations to the rig, some improvements. So far, so good. So we're going to test it out in the Simpson Desert, so we'll be going as far as Air Creek. So after restocking in Alice Springs, we'll be heading northwest on the Tanami Desert track. A new experience for us and Fugly, and coming out near Kununurra. So we'll be going to Kununurra, restocking, and then doing the Gib and to Broome, Columbaroo, find what we can find up there, and really looking forward to that trip. Hope you come along with us, and we've got a few good things planned.
Well, it's a nice morning here, just near Quilpie. Unlike last time, we've actually got a drone and a GoPro, not just our phones. And the sad part about it is it's proved to be a debacle so far, because I've been so busy getting ready for this that, you know, I haven't really had any practice with either of anything. Some of the things that I've been doing with Fugly in the background is I've had to, well, I chose to make a new front bar. I've made a winch mount around the I've made a tyre carrier which also carries some max tracks, and done a little bit of a refit in the back here. So I did have a diesel tank over there which I've taken out, and I've actually put a tank underneath, and I've also changed the way the shower works, so I've got a normal mixer and things in there now. And I've changed the front of the roof rack, put some tree protectors on there. I was forever getting, well, I had a framework around the front which I took off because it was to protect the solar panels, but it made it look like a Mr. Whippy van. So I've changed that now, and I've just got some tree protectors and a mount for the sand flag.
Left camp early this morning, just outside of Quilpie, heading towards Birdsville. Bit of kangaroo action around, cows, yep, everywhere. So we're keeping a bit of an eye out. We don't want to eat anything, obviously.
Not happy. We've just passed a car going the other way, a Land Cruiser ute, of course, towing two motorbikes on a trailer. You'd get off the road and the guy goes past at about 120 kilometres, throwing showers of rocks all over us. So we've now got a smashed windscreen.
Walking into the westerly sun.
Yeah.
Well, here we are walking back across Cooper's Creek Bridge, doing our little afternoon walk to the other side, as we do when we're here. What an experience.
She's pretty busy here today. Well, A, it's school holidays, but B, that big red bash is on in, I don't know,
Next
week and a half's time or something.
Yeah, they're all coming out.
So it seems like there's a million people on their way out there.
Yeah. Anyway, they're getting out and enjoying it, which is good to see.
Well, we've had a very relaxing afternoon here on the banks of the Cooper Creek. It's probably one of our favourite places. There's so much bird life. It's just a nice place, and this time it's really good because there's hardly any flies and just a lovely gentle breeze. We're taking a little ride on the Warrego Way in the afternoon. Just out from our campsite at Cooper's Creek. It's something a bit different. You don't get to ride around places like this too much. And to be honest, we need the exercise. Always a bit of a concern. Like horse's feet, these shoes.
All good. Want them at the back or the front?
Oh, the back. Yeah,
That's good.
I need the exercise.
Yeah, indeed. Some mushrooms and some onion and some asparagus.
Shopping at the Bituta boutique. aka Big Tita dining room, the back of the Big Tita bar. Where the bloody hell is Big Tita, as they say? Well, Big Tita is there. Interesting place, but very different to what it was. I came here in 1982. It was just a proper old bush pub. There was an old fella asleep on the veranda who I think lived there in return for looking after the vegetable garden that was out the back. And there was just a few locals hanging around at the bar. Anyway, they like Fords here, which is okay. There you go. Jodie can be a Big Tita babe.
That's what it says.
No. He's come closer, but he's still trying to be nonchalant.
James is trying to have his famous potato pie, but someone has followed him out. Haven't you? Eh?
He was looking lovingly at it before, but he's trying to play it cool.
Yeah. He says if I get a bit of pie of everyone who comes in here.
How about some more?
Stop it. You didn't even get it. You missed it. So we're probably about 120 k's out of Birdsville, east of Birdsville, so going up over a couple of sandhill crests. The road's been really good. It does look like a vehicle, doesn't it?
We stopped filming there. I didn't think it was right to film what those people were going through.
No.
We did stop and run over there and help them to get their stuff away from the car. The heat coming off that fire was amazing. The lady that owned it was actually quite experienced in firefighting with vehicles, with race car sort of officialdom. And she said by the time she realised what was going on, the extinguisher didn't have a hope of stopping it. No. So there's certainly something to consider in our case when all our water is in tanks in the car. You've got seconds at the beginning of the fire. If you don't get it then, she's gone.
Yep. So, yeah, it was a bit sobering actually. I mean, they were all okay, which was the main thing. Starting our descent down Big Red. To tackle the first two. It's very chewed up, but at least we have a escape track. Flies. Now it's a bit wet down here, so we're just trying to figure out which one. Which one do we think, James?
Over there first up.
Yeah. It's funny how it's really hard where it's hard and wet where it's wet. To the right. Now, what about this other end, James? It's fine. Now you got to put it in low range. You're going to try go slow or fast? Give it some stand. No worries. feel like giving them a toot. I can see some dust out there, would you believe?
Yeah. So it wasn't this one we had trouble last time, was it?
No.
The first one?
Oh, that looks too tiny to have had trouble on, doesn't it? But I thought it was.
I think it was.
Yeah, I thought it was. And whoa, 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 oh. Oh gosh, these are bouncy. It seemed to go better, didn't it? Righto, we're back at our nemesis track. Oh, so close. Their final attempt with the Max Tracks. It might be easy. It doesn't look as bad as that last one, does it?
Everything looks pretty chewed. I'm going to try just crawling up it in first.
Okay.
Low first,
Yep,
to see what happens.
Yep. Right. There's a little steep pinch at the top, I reckon. It's a bit pinchy. I'll just see. A little bit more. Tilt tray just went past to oh, that was some wild purple-breasted knobby neck.
In the Simpson we've come across a few dunes. We're not too far in, and yeah, I think the bigger tyres, the 225 95 16s that I've put on, and we've got a little bit more ground clearance. I put some of the Agile off-road coilovers on, and those narrow tyres actually give me the clearance to do that. The older tyres would have fouled on those coils, wouldn't have been able to do it. Yeah, so the car just seems to be able to walk up the dunes so far. They're probably not the big holes in it as last time, but on the other hand it feels a little bit looser in places. But yeah, I feel that those mods that I've made since last time have made a difference, a positive difference. I'm going to just go for a little walk up over the next hill here just to see the sunset. We're hidden down behind this dune. We'll get the morning sun. Someone's having a bad day. Actually, a few people have had bad days, but the tilt tray just went past. It's quite interesting watching a tilt tray drive along over these tracks. It seems quite bizarre, to be honest, watching a tilt tray just crawl its way along. But it just goes to prove that you don't need speed. And that great big thing just crawls along and up over everything like a caterpillar. It's so quiet here. It's really unusual to be somewhere really quiet. Anyway, I better head back to the car. Jodie will think I've been eating my dingoes.